Alright guys, so look, being Halloween and all, I figured today we'd do something a little bit different and maybe add a little humor to it. Why not, right? So today I want to go over the top 5 reasons I love a beater. I am in my beater right now, and I gotta say it's very liberating to have a beater, and I'm gonna tell you why. The first reason is I can take this thing anywhere, park it anywhere, and I don't give a shit what happens to it. So as you can see, we're pulling in what could possibly be the most feared thing for a car guy, a parking lot. Why are parking lots so scary? Number 1, shopping carts. 2, door dings, little kids who don't care. Yeah, parking lots are scary. It'll give you total anxiety if you actually like your car and you don't want it dinged up, you don't want it hit by a cart, you don't want it stolen, some little kid putting his gum on it, it doesn't matter what it is, but there's a ton of things that can totally strike fear in the car guy's heart when he's in a parking lot. But when you're in a beater, who gives a crap, right? Hit it with a cart, I don't care. I won't notice it anyway. Alright, so the next reason I love a beater is because you can run cheap gas in it. Both of my cars are tuned for 93 octane, so putting 87 in this thing just makes me happy. Yeah, 93 octane's expensive, but when you got a beater, put the crap in it, she'll just drive like normal. $10. $10 of cheap gas, and I'm good for like a week. Done. Next and very important thing is you don't have to clean a beater. Why? Because it doesn't matter what a beater looks like. A beater is to get you from point A to point B and hopefully not break down in the process. So, why bother? So, that is point number 3. It doesn't matter what they look like. You don't have to clean them up. It doesn't matter if you drive out and they look like absolute crap. It's okay. It's fine. Why? Because it's a beater. I mean, look at this. It's like 3 sets of brake pads on this one wheel alone. So this brings me to point number 4. People can junk it up. You know how you always get aggravated, people ride in your car and they don't do things right, they don't sit down in it right, they don't open the door right, they leave trash in the car, all kinds of stuff. Because that aggravates me too, and if you're a car guy, I'm pretty sure that aggravates you also. But when you got the beater life, it doesn't matter. Junk it up, leave your drink in the car, leave bodily fluids, I don't care, it's a beater. That's what it's all about, baby, and that is a good thing. 5th and final point to living the fantastic, fabulous beater life is all the custom modifications. When you got a POS, sometimes you have to make modifications. So, I'm going to introduce you to my custom modification. Alright, so my epic custom modification has to do with these vents right here. If you'll notice, I have nickels and pennies and dimes stuffed right here. The reason I have that is when you're driving down the road, this whole thing just shakes and vibrates and makes all kinds of racket, even with the pennies in there. So as long as I've got the pennies sort of tight, the car doesn't rattle too much. So I know what you're asking. I know what everybody's asking. What's under the hood of this monster? Well, let's take a look. What you have here is 3.8 liters of pure, unadulterated, can't beat my way out of a wet paper bag. Yeah, she's an absolute terror on the street. Keep an eye out. So once I had all the other things fixed, I also had to pimp out my beater. And when I got the car, it had these horrible tail lights on it, and I had to swap those out. Those were absolutely awful. Got a nice set of stockers, and these tail lights, well, They belong out there. So with my beater properly pimped, I was ready to live that beater lifestyle, and I gotta say, ever since then, I felt like a new man. I haven't had to worry about anything. It's been great. So there you have it, guys. The Foxcast Media top 5 reasons you should be driving a beater. Now, I know it takes a lot of cool factor to, really pull the whole beater thing off. So, I mean, you can't look like a dork driving a beater, otherwise you're just gonna fit in the car and people are gonna think that's your normal car. So, you have to really pull it off. It takes a lot of skill, a lot of special talent to do this, but I promise you, living the beater life, it's a very liberating feeling, and you'll be a better man because of it. So until next time, keep it beater. Ah,